Hello everyone, we meet again. I'm Martinus Bagus Wijaksono, and today I would like to share on how to create 3D model using SolidWorks 2020. This tutorial is a part of CSWA preparation. Let the tutorial begin. First, we have to open a new part. And then in the question we have a variable named a, so we have to put that variable into equation here. Right click the equation and then manage the equation, and then in the global variable we can type a equal to 100. Okay, that's one variable here. So in the way we create the 3D model, we can use the top plane to put the first contour. So on the top plane, I will create a rectangle here and put the smart dimension for the length equal to 200, and then for the width equal to a in the global variable. Okay, and then we can move to feature thick extruded boss to give the thickness of our contour. So here the thickness is 25. Okay, this is the base model of our part. And then I will go to the surface here, right click on the surface, normal to, and I will create two rectangles here. And then put the dimension as the drawing. So here the distance is 50, and then the length here is 37.5, and the distance between those two rectangles is 25, and the distance between the outer side of those two rectangles equal to 100. Okay, we can continue to give a thickness on that rectangle. Go to feature again, extruded boss, and then put the depth here 10 millimeter. This is 10 millimeter. Okay, so we have this kind of 3D model. So here I will go to the incline surface at this position. Firstly, we have to make the plane, the inclined plane here. So I will use the reference plane here, and then for the first reference I will pick this edge here, and for the second reference I will pick this surface. So we have edge and face, and then I will put the angle here. So the angle equal to 20. We have an inclined plane here, and we can use this plane to put our new contour. So right click on the plane 1 and then sketch here. I will change the view to normal tool here and start to create the contour. I will use line here, vertical line, and then move back the mouse to have an arc here, and vertical line again, horizontal line to have a close contour. Put the dimension here, the distance here is 15, and then this is R25, and the distance between the center to this edge equal to 40. Okay, finish, and then I will make the view isometric, and we can extrude it both that contour until it reaches the surface here. So I will use up to surface and then pick this surface, so it will be extruded until this upper surface here. Okay, and again I will use this surface, right click on it and then sketch, and normal to draw a circle here just at the center of the radius here. This is 12 mm diameter, and I will use that circle to do extruded cut through all the model. Okay, so I have hole here. Next I will make an island, a circular island here. Again I will use this surface, right click on it and then sketch. Use the same center here to make a circle. And give the dimension. This is 25 diameter, and the smaller circle is 12. Okay, and I will use it to make a circular island here. Extrude boss, and then the thickness is 15. Okay, we have done with this island, and I will hide the plane here so that will be hidden. Next, we can go here to make an island here. I will use the surface, the upper surface, and then create a rectangle. Put the first point at that corner, and then put the other point at this corner. Next, we can put the dimension between this edge to this line equal to A. Okay, and the next, go to the feature, extrude boss. We can extrude this rectangle 15 mm, because the distance between the upper surface here to the edge here is 40, and we have the thickness here is about 25, so the thickness here should be 15. Okay, And then I will use this surface to create another contour. Right click on it and then go to the sketch. I will change the view to normal 2 and I will make a guidance line using center line here. I will make the line in this way. So here the distance between the first line or vertical line to this edge is 60, and the horizontal line to this edge is 5 mm. Next I will create a circle and then put the diameter on this circle equal to 100 because in the drawing we have R50. And I will put a relation between this circle and this point. Click the circle and then hold the control button, click the point, and then put a relation coincident. Next, again, click the surface, hold the control button, and then click this line, click tangent. So we have this circle stick to that point and this line, and then I will make another line here for this, from this point horizontally to this corner and then vertically to that corner and horizontally until here, about here. And then I will trim away the unnecessary contour here. Okay, so we have this close contour. So I will make another relationship between this line and this edge, collinear. Okay, so we have fully defined contour, and using this contour I will cut the 3D model until 30 millimeter depth using extruded cut, and then put 30 millimeter, then okay. So we have this kind of extruded cut. Next, I will go to another inclined surface here. Again, I will make a plane using reference plane here, and for the first reference, again I will use this edge here, and then for the second reference I will use this surface, and then for the angle I will put 30 degree as shown in the drawing. Okay, I will expand this plane, and then I will use this second plane to put my next sketch. Right click on it and then pick sketch and change the view using normal 2 and start to create the contour here. Just do the same thing as the previous. Okay, and then put the dimension here. So the length of this line equal to 50, and then for the radius here equal to 35. So we have this close contour. So after we have this kind of contour, this kind of close contour, I will use this close contour to create the island. Go to the feature and then extruded boss and pick the end condition up to body instead of line. And then for the body that we choose, you can choose this body. And make sure that you have checked the merge result here. Then click OK. And then we do not need this unnecessary body here, so we can cut away this unnecessary body. So I will use this surface here to make my sketch. Right click on it and then pick the sketch here, right click, sketch, and then normal to, and I will start to create the contour here. And after we have a close contour, I will first hide this plane. After we have this close contour, so we can use the triangle to do extruded cut, and then pick through all instead of line to cut the unnecessary body. So we have this kind of shape, and now we can continue to create the pocket somewhere around here. I will use the surface, right click on it and then sketch, and by using the center line I will start to create a cross line from the bottom here until the middle of the arc here, and then from the quadrant here we can create another line. And then I will use those two lines to make the cross sign here. I will offset the line, offset, and then using bidirectional, put 5 mm and pick those two lines. Okay, next we can continue to create a circle here, just at the center of the arc here, and then put the dimension of the circle. This is like a 25 mm for the diameter. Okay, then we can close these two lines here, and that line also, this as well, and this line either. Okay, go to the feature, extrude cut, pick those all area that we use to cut the model. Just pick all the area here. Okay, so you can put the depth here. The depth is 5 mm. click OK here. Yes, we have this kind of pocket. And the last thing, we have to put a hole here. Right click on the surface here and then draw a circle using the same center here, and put the dimension of the circle here equal to 15. And using feature extrude cut, pick through all to cut the model here. Okay, we have done with this model, 3D model. So in order we can have the same view as the drawing, so we can change the view, pick this side and then bring this side into front view, then click OK. So after we put or we pick the isometric view, more or less the view is about the same with the drawing that we have. Last thing, we need to change the material here. So change the material into aluminum 6061 alloy. So go to aluminum alloy and then pick 6061 alloy here. Apply and then close. So the question is, what is the overall mass of the part in grams? So we can go to evaluate here and then mass properties and see what is the mass here. 2040.57 grams. So the answer is A, 2040.57 grams. This is the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video tutorial.